Mr. Chairman, in an answer to an earlier question about the shooting, she apologized and she said the matter was before the police, so details of it could not be discussed. Okay, I just wanted to find out from her whether she was aware a number of your constituents got injured, others got their property damaged, in motorbikes and shops, bullets hitting their kiosks and other things. Are you aware that this happened to some of your constituents?
Mr. Chairman, I don't know which of the incidents he's actually talking about.
I'm talking about the very one that you said was happening around 6 a.m. That you were aware that some of your constituents got injured, some got their property destroyed. Whether you were aware?
Mr. Chairman, I'm not aware, as I already alluded that the case is under investigation and I don't have any reports in my hand.
So, after the incident, did you follow the news item that showed some of the young guys injured with blood all over them? Some of the women that were saying that there were bullets that hit their kiosks. You never followed those stories?
Well, I heard about, I read the stories, but I never heard about people being injured and blood flowing here and there. I never heard about that.
So, you mean to say, as the MP for the area, when persons have been injured as a result of the fracas that happened at the polling station or near the polling station, as an MP, you never took pain to find out whether some people were injured and whether some properties were destroyed? You never did that?
Mr. Chairman, I would want to create this impression here that I gave a warning shot in the air. It was not directed to anybody on that day. Thank you.
No, but did you hear that any people have been injured or properties damaged on that day?
Like I said, no.
Mr. Chairman, yes, you might have fired in the air, but you know that it resulted in people running helter-skelter. And even some of the easy materials got destroyed because people were running up and down. And therefore people got injured. You never heard these stories. You never followed up to see whether these were true.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I mentioned that the incident was out of the polling center. The polling center was in the compound, in the house, and the incident happened outside of the compound. So I didn't see whatever happened in the compound.
And you didn't find out later what happened to individuals from your constituency? You see, I'm asking all this to be able to help me tell whether your apology is sincere. We are all MPs. Incidents do happen in our constituents, sometimes supporters of even your opponent. But you hear people are in there, you try to go and visit them, try to comfort them, to let them know that it was not deliberate. So when you apologize, then people will now believe that your apology is sincere. But if something of this nature happened in your constituency, with all the news around it, you never find it necessary to find out those who were injured and to visit them, and you come to our appointment committee, you say, oh, you are sorry. You make it difficult for me to believe the sincerity of the apology.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To the best of my knowledge, nobody was injured that day. To the best of my knowledge.
Okay,
it never came to my notice that day.